Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. What can I say? Actually not much, because saying that whole long title already took all of our time. So, bye. I wish I could have this medical procedure so I could erase this movie from my memory so that I could see it for the first time again. It's that good. If you haven't seen this movie, I really don't have much to say to you. You're really missing out. Or maybe you have seen this movie and it was just accidentally erased when you tried to erase that girl who broke your heart. Gasp. This is just an all-around amazing movie. The script, the direction, freaking everything. I love how this movie feels like you're actually stuck in a nightmare. You're rooting for Jim Carrey to successfully escape. And Mary Jane dancing in her underwear is enjoyable as well. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. Not only am I obsessed with what goes inside the mind, the dreams, the thoughts, the memories, this was actually executed perfectly. And the acting? Wow, in my opinion, subtle acting and relatable acting is the hardest thing to do. And this movie I want to kiss it with my body language, like, yeah, this was great. If you ever doubted Jim Carrey is a serious actor with amazing acting skills, this is the movie to convince you otherwise. He is flawless, so relatable, so raw, so real. Everyone else is on their A game too though, so it's just a great acting experience for them, and as a viewer you enjoy their acting. What I love the most about this movie is that it never gets old. I've seen it 1,000,007 times, and every single time I see it, I see something I didn't see before. Michael Gondry, the director, sadly falls into the curse of making something so great that he will never be able to make something even remotely as great as this movie. That's sad. Tears of sadness. This movie is like eating pizza. It will never be the same as the first time, but you will never stop eating pizza. Pizza is freaking delicious. I recommend this movie to anybody who is alive, even monkeys and bacteria. Actually, I love showing this movie to people who have never seen it before, just so that I get to see it with them, so I see their reactions. Of course, it is a little bit awkward when they say, I don't really get it, or this is just not my thing, because I have to slap them in the face, erase them from my Facebook and my life. That's when that procedure of the mind would really come in hand. I want to erase that person from my mind. There is just one problem I have with this movie, and it is how some places, including Netflix, categorize it as a comedy. This is not a freaking comedy. If this is a comedy, my face is a comedy. Okay, that is not the best example, but this long-titled movie is not a comedy. So just stop promoting it as such. The only slight comedy-like part in this movie is when Jim Carrey is playing a young little boy, and that is ridiculous, out of place, and yeah, a little bit funny, but a joke here and there does not make the whole movie a comedy. If you like to think, if your brain is a functional member of society, you will like this movie. This movie is like that sexy girl with that really complicated name that you can't really remember, but then you watch her so much and you learn so much about her that you eventually get a restraining order, that you eventually remember her full, complete name. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is what I'm trying to say here. See you later, crocodile.